real quick, because have y'all seen the movie The Burial?
The what?
The Burial.
Oh,
with Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
I ain't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it. I heard it's good.
I saw it. That movie was hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, for everybody who haven't seen that movie, that's a sleeper, and it kind of goes along with this Johnathan Major discussion that I want to have right quick. So real quick, and this is gonna be my final thoughts on Johnathan Majors. He won't come up on this podcast no more.
Until he comes in a new movie.
Maybe, but I don't know if I'm fucking with dude or not. So I want to start with when we first heard what Johnathan Majors was accused of. 3 days later, his lawyer came out and said, "Hey, we got video evidence recusing him of all this. Like, it's evidence saying that this man did not cause this harm to this white woman." Like, you know what I mean? That was 2 or 3 days later after we heard what Johnathan Majors did. So I guess they just wanted to die on that hill. Dude had the worst legal team in the history of America. For everybody out there who mad at him and y'all feel like, oh, the video evidence was enough, y'all don't understand law at all. What y'all have to understand is this man is dying on the hill that he don't know how her injuries happen. That was the hill that he chose to die on. For all the young brothers out there listening, one thing I want to inform y'all is that whenever it comes to domestic violence, spousal violence, whatever the case may be, you have the right to defend yourself. That's when all this, oh, you shouldn't put your hands on a woman, all this type of shit. Yeah, I ain't saying this is by no means a conversation about your ability to be able to abuse a woman or hit a woman or not. So, a lot of people don't agree with me, and I'm fine with that. I'm pretty sure some of my co-hosts don't agree with me on this topic, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But what I want y'all to understand is when it comes to self-defense, you 100% have the right to defend yourself. And in the movie The Burial, it opens up with a scene where Jamie Foxx is shitting on his client that was suicidal, got drunk, decided to ride his bike through traffic to commit suicide, and was hit by an 18-wheeler. Jamie Foxx called that man everything but a child of God. He said he's a piece of shit. He did this. He tried to kill himself. But at the end of the day, he had a green light. And the truck that hit him ran the green light, even though this man was drunk and was suicidal and all this stuff, right? So what Johnathan Majors failed to do during this whole entire trial, and even with this bullshit ass interview that he did on Good Morning America, what he failed to do was take any accountabilities for his actions. He is still down on that hill that he don't know how these injuries happened to this woman. When he admitted to fighting over his phone in the car with this woman, where was video evidence of him lifting this woman back up and throwing her back in the car and then running off. You know what I mean? Like, even if you didn't mean to cause the injuries, you still have to own up to it, or just say, I don't know how that happened. It could have happened in this fight. It could have happened. But this man is saying, I 100% didn't do this, and then didn't do these things, then filed for an appeal, and then went on Good Morning America, and still show no remorse for his actions or anything. This might be the goofiest nigga I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a cornball ass nigga like this, fam, ever. Like, I really don't know what's going on with this man at all. I don't know
how do they keep getting niggas to come on Good Morning America,
bro. I have no clue, bro. Like, I have no clue, fam. Like,
I don't even understand how your team allow that.
Yeah, he too arrogant and he just got humbled. Sometimes you got to get humbled, and maybe he was just overstepping his boundaries, and this was just in the plan and God's plan to humble him. Sometimes people got to get humbled.
Yeah.
So maybe this was his humbling experience, because it seems as though he's just like a little too arrogant. And cocky, and like you said, not being remorseful. Man, you cannot put your hand on a woman, especially a white woman, and not show remorse.
That's the thing that kills me. It's just
that's what's fucked up, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
So was she chasing him down the street because he supposedly like assaulted her or something like that?
No. So the whole thing started. They was out. Well, she's like clearly she's been like abusing alcohol or likes to party or whatever the case may be. Because when she recorded him, when the whole Coretta Scott thing, do you know who Coretta Scott King is? Do you know who Michelle Obama is? When he was saying all that, it was to get her to realize that, hey, I'm a great man. I'm doing this whenever, and you embarrassing me out here with your actions. So prior to this fight, clearly she had recorded him without his knowledge, and she had been on some bullshit. So so allegedly he received a text message in the car saying, I can't wait to kiss you, or whatever the case may be, and his girl started wilding out. And they got
as most girls would.
Right, which she ain't wrong. She started wilding out, and so he allegedly twisted her hand, to snatch the phone away from her, and that's how she got the fractured finger. Then it went. She had a laceration behind her ear. You know what I'm saying? This is a white woman. They bruise and they scratch easy any goddamn way. But the bruise and scratch from her ear. If I'm looking at this video evidence, and I see a man lifting a woman up and shoving her in a car, which you can tell she hit her back of her head on the top of the car, like that caused that contusion or could have caused it. And that's why he got a misdemeanor assault. You know what I mean? Like so. Yeah, or whatever the case may be, but it was unintentional. Is basically what they signed, and it was all misdemeanor anyway. But my thing is this: like, stop dying on the head. I don't know how it happened. Just own up to it, fam. Say that, hey, this could have happened in this altercation. I don't know. I didn't mean for it to happen. All I know was I was defending myself, or I was trying to get my phone back, blah, blah, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But for him to sit up there and down that hill, not show any type of remorse, and then go on Good Morning America, he's a sucker, and his team is horrible.
Yeah, man, that's a bad deal.
Yeah, I don't even blame this. Oh, he was dating a white woman, or he shouldn't have been dating. No, you should have been more player about your actions. Like you should have. Your team.
I think the white woman just make it funny, but I think any woman would have been in a similar situation.
Right, 100%. But regardless, it probably wouldn't have been the case if it was a black woman. That's the issue. But you know what I'm saying? Seeing how they both in the public eyes, and people are claiming that she might be a plant because. Like everything was going good with his brother. They met on the set of a movie or whatnot, and now all of a sudden you get all this stuff coming out, and not to mention the fact that she recorded him without his knowledge. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, like I said, this is the last time I'm discussing dude. Like I ain't got nothing else to say because I was rocking with him all the way up until the point where I realized that his team was dying on that hill of, oh, I'm not. I didn't cause these injuries, you know what I mean? And then also the fact that when he went on Good Morning America after and still showed no remorse for his action, just complete delusion up there talking about something. It didn't happen for me. I wish to God I knew how she got these injuries. Like, fam, it could have happened. That's what you need to own up to. It could have happened, and that was the reason I brought up the burial, because when y'all look at the way Jamie Foxx's character defends his clients in that film, he points out their flaws. He shows the shit that he knew, because there was a point in the film where some stuff came out that he didn't know nothing about. And to everybody who's out here listening, if you're ever going through something with a lawyer, you need to give the lawyer everything so they can create the best defense for you, or decide on whether they want to represent you or not. You know what I mean? Depending on what the charges are. But that's the problem. A lot of people try to lie to their lawyers and try to lie to the system, and when you do that shit, fam, you're only setting yourself up for failure. So that's what happened with Johnathan Majors. That's what happened with his team. His team is stupid. And anybody out there who studies laws probably would agree with me if they listen to this. You know what I mean?
And that's what happened with Tory Lanez too.
Yeah,
low key.
Yeah. What happened with Tory Lanez is nobody wanted to tell the truth. So when nobody wanted to tell the truth, you left up to
and it wasn't no video.
Right, and it wasn't no video. So yeah, that's what happened with Tory Lanez. He
chose not to say nothing. He just chose to not say anything at all. Like
that's why it's kind of hard for me to look at people who go through legal stuff, and y'all, you know where I'm going with this. They might stitch, because it's like, fam, like somebody gonna have to tell the truth eventually for it to be a positive outcome. But
no, I was laughing at the Tory Lanez.
Yeah. But you know, with
free Tory, by the way.
Yeah, with the gunner situation, my thing is like this: if you complicit in
anything,
if you complicit with anything, then you need to just take your L.
Yeah.